Good morning. Happy day 3 of Vlogmas. I am still super excited to be doing this. I'm hoping that I get a little bit better every day, and most importantly, that you're enjoying watching. And I tried to be a little bit more organized today. I am videoing way earlier than I normally do. It's 9:30, but I probably won't post it up until tomorrow because I've got so much exciting stuff going on today. Well, I just have one exciting thing, but it's super exciting. So the Penn and Teller Fool Us show airs tonight, and my boss and really good friend, Danny Ray, is going to be on air. It just feels surreal. I have been able to go through the whole journey with him. As a matter of fact, he's been a magician for 18 years and had never done Penn and Teller, and I really encouraged him to do it. And so hopefully it'll come out well. They're not allowed to tell anybody if they fooled them or not. So everybody just gets to watch it and find out. I'm trying to keep my expectations down because most people don't fool him. But even if he doesn't, it's like, hello, he's on Penn and Teller with two of the most famous magicians in the world. And so if you have, well, I'm not even going to say watch it because when this posts up, it will have already aired. But so I'm trying to video this early because the longer the day goes, the more busy I anticipate being. And the reason why I'm not posting it up is I am going to try to get some footage of tonight. My husband and I are going to be at the viewing party at Danny's house. So yeah, very excited about that. So on to knitting, what Vlogmas is about. I guess it's about my life too, right? I know that that's what got me super attached to some of the knitters that I have watched faithfully for a year now, because I started watching last year. And so in particular, Kay of Crazy Sock Lady and Natalie of Nitty Natty. And so, yeah, I am very excited to be part of it this year. Sorry about the rambling. It happens sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to open day 3 of my Advents. This first one is by Blush Yarn, and the name of it is I Smell Snow. So I'm going to guess the first two have been predominantly red. Well, there was red, and then there was the red and blue. So I'm going to guess this is white with maybe some speckles. Let's see. Let's see how bad I continue to be at this. Oh yeah, it's blue. I really am bad at it. But this is a beautiful blue. I like that. And so that makes me happy because we'll have the predominantly red, and then we'll have the predominantly white with the red and the blue speckles, and then we'll have the blue. So that's going to be really pretty in the hibernation throw. I don't think every day I kind of change a little bit and, you know, just make new decisions about what I want to do for Advent. But based on my progress with the stocking, or lack thereof, I am not even going to wind or do anything with the Blush yarn in December. And so I'm just going to keep it in skeins like this because I think it'll be really, really pretty to be able to see the whole thing at the end of the month. You know, once you wind it, you don't get the same effect. So that's my plan for Blush. And then in January, I'll probably cast on for the hibernation throw. So the next one is Pixie Yarn, and she's out of the UK. Her name is Sophie. And today's is Mythical. I like her names. I have no clue what Mythical would be. Oh, Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I just love her yarn. And if you feel it, I'm sorry, I know you can't feel it, but it is so soft and so squishy. Oh, I know I've mentioned before that I really, really wanted her yarn and didn't for a long time. And I'm so glad I got her Advent. It's so worth it. Okay. So let's see, what's next? Let's do lemonade stand next. I keep saying lemonade stand. It's lemonade shop. So the card that came with it is this. And you can find her stuff at thelemonadeshopyarns.com. I am going to try to really put a lot in the description area today, because I know I've been bad about that. I've been editing and uploading on my phone, and so it's harder to do, but I think I'm just going to do it all in notes or something like that and then copy and paste it. Why I didn't think of that before, I don't know, because I'm new at this. There was again no music yesterday because the footage that I wanted to be silent was at the end of the whole vlog, and I couldn't figure out how to get music at the end on iMovies. So I guess today the footage I'll do at the beginning and then I can split it. I'm sure somebody that's more experienced at editing could do it, but I tried for quite a while and I finally gave up because it was late. So this is Lemonade Shops. Look at that. So again, I'm going to just say yarn dyers are amazing. And if you had asked me, do you like orange and pink together? I would have said, no, not really. But look at how pretty it is together. So super happy with that. And then Legacy, which I need to talk about the stocking after we're done, but I'm going to open day 3. So this is Legacy Fiber Arts. It's Sue and Chelsea. Sue is the mom, and she is the dyer, the primary dyer, and then Chelsea is the daughter. She has a couple young daughters as well, and she does the social media, and she has a Patreon, and she makes a ton of stuff. So they're a great duo. This is their purple. So pretty. I love the tonal quality of it. It's going to knit up so nicely. So, and boy, is this stocking going to be bright. Hold on one second. Okay, so I just had to run and get day 2s of Legacies because I want to show you. So I started the stocking, and okay, makers, I must be a super slow knitter. It's 100 stitches, so not that much, but they are calling for day 1, 24 rows. That's 2,400 stitches. I don't know how long that takes me or the average knitter or a fast knitter, but it's quite a bit of knitting for me. I feel like in ribbing, especially for one day. And so this is day 3, and I'm not even close to done with day 1. So obviously going to be way behind, but that's okay. I am so curious about what's going to happen with New Orleans because I am going with my daughter. She is a scientist and she's a PhD candidate. Hi, Savannah, if you're watching. And she is going to a conference there. And so she already had the hotel, and yeah, we just decided that it would be fun if I came too. Having said that, like, I don't really want to traipse around New Orleans during the day, like all over the place by myself, and my husband really doesn't want me to. But I don't know how much I want to go to a science conference either. So I might be doing a lot of knitting, We're going to be staying at a bed and breakfast. I just don't know. I might do none. I might do a ton. And you can only imagine the thought about how many advents and how many knitting projects I'm going to bring. Luckily, we're going on Southwest, so I can bring 2 bags for free. Okay, I digress. Sorry. So this is the beginning of the stocking. And then the next color is going to be this. Okay, wait, this is probably easier. So this, and then this. But this will be interspersed with like a bear because it's color work. So it won't be, you know, it will have white in it, just like this has white in it, or cream. And then this will be the next day. How fun is that? How exciting. I just can't wait. And I'm actually super excited to get to the color work, but you know, I have to do the ribbing first. So there we go. So those are the yarns. I forgot, like I totally forgot that I had, I bought a totally, you know, like off the cuff little stitch marker sets. It's from Chapel View Crafts, which I don't know anything about them other than I ordered it on Etsy. I can put the Etsy thing down there on the description. I was just talking on Discord with some knitting friends in my membership with the Love and Stitches membership. And we were talking about Advents, and or maybe it was a Zoom. It was a Zoom, and you know, everybody was like sharing what Advents they had gotten, how many they had gotten, what type they were, and so then we started talking about stitch marker Advents, and I'm like, what? I haven't gotten one of those. Well, of course, it was pretty late in the Advent game, and so I went to a couple of the stitch marker makers that I really adore, and they were sold out or they didn't have Advents. So I just went onto Etsy and did a search and came up with this. So I really have no idea what to expect, but it was pretty reasonable. And I was like, it would be fun to have a stitch marker Advent. These are really hard, and they weren't numbered. They were just in little tissue. So this is a piece of cake, piece of chocolate cake. Pretty cute. I'll probably open a couple tomorrow since I'm behind. But that's the stitch marker. So now on to, I'm not doing the stickers today. I actually remembered not to do them. So I think I'm gonna do Keels. I will have to say that this is my favorite packaging. I mean, a ribbon, it's like a book, and then inside the book, there's all these beautiful boxes. So I'm just, it's so beautiful that I'm just taking out the boxes, taking out the product, and putting the box back in so it just stays pretty. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it at the end. You know, if I was, no, it says Keels all over it. I was gonna say I could make somebody an Advent next year, but it would have to be Keels or it would look kind of tacky. Too bad. What is this? Super Multi-Corrective Cream. Visibly firms, lifts, smooths, boosts radiance, moisturizes, evens texture, and enhances healthy complexion. Well, I guess this is gonna just make me gorgeous in 25 again. Truth in advertising, huh? I'll try that one out. That one is very bold marketing, in my opinion. It does a lot of things. But I will say, Keels is a great product. And then last but not least is L'Occitane. Also a lovely boxing job. Okay. And I don't know if you noticed, but I had an easy time finding number 3 today on Keels. And haha, I found it pretty easily on this one too. Oh, yay. I can tell this is hand cream, and you can just never have too much hand cream. I mean, I could have 25 L'Occitane hand creams, and I'd just be happy, and I'd put them in every project bag. So this one, dry skin hand cream. Well, that certainly applies to me. Perfect size. Love it. Okay, so I think those are all the advents. And I did want to show you my progress. Something I actually am keeping up in are my Cozy Knitter socks. It's going to be interesting as we go along, because I've never done the self-striping before. And so I know, you know, there's different issues as far as like the heel and the toe and keeping everything like exactly the same. Oop, you can see my thing here. That's the wrong side, right? This side looks better. And I'm doing something kind of weird because it's just what I had. So I'm doing one pair on 16-inch, two 16-inch circulars, and they're Chaigu. And then I'm doing the other pair on Magic Loop. And it had been so long since I'd done Magic Loop. I'm like, how do I do that again? Oh yeah, that's what I cast on wrong, because I cast on the way you do 2-inch circulars, and that's not the way you do it with Magic Loop. But anyway, I digress. I'm hoping that they're not different because they're different needles. The signature needles, they're so fantastic, but they're so expensive. And the Chaigus are wonderful. But anyway, I do think, based on what I've heard from other knitters, I think I will do my heel in a contrasting color. And I haven't decided. I need to look today and figure that out. And then maybe the toe. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about the toe. So if you have seen a bunch of the self-striping and you have an opinion about which looks better, I would love it if you would comment and tell me which looks better in your opinion. And I think that's it for today. I am determined to get my stripe done today. And I probably will work on this some during the day. I have lots of chores to do, and then I have to be over at the viewing party a couple hours earlier than everybody else. So happy knitting, happy December. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi, so I'm in my car, my new car, and I'm just getting ready to go to lunch with my mom. We're going to Coco's. Not my absolute favorite place, but Mom loves it. And a weird thing, I turned 55 this year, and it does make me a little hyper that I can order off the senior menu now. I mean, it's horrifying, but also like so much cheaper. So off I go.